This is Jerry Hobby with Anything Internet. Recently I was talking to some guys that were working on their own website, and the issues of copyright infringement came up. What are the copyright laws on internet stuff? What are you allowed to use? What are you not allowed to use? You hear that everybody's just borrowing stuff all over the place. You just search for a picture and you put it on your website. Like, what's the problem? And one of the guys says, if I'm not making money off of it, it's okay. Because if I haven't made any money, there's nothing to sue me for. That's just, so well, that's not quite how it works. There's a different thing when it comes to copyrights, and that's what is the harm. Mostly it's about what is the harm to the person that created the material. Could he have sold it to you? If he did, then it's like shoplifting, right? Could he have made money on it some other way? Is he under a copyright agreement of his own that he's not allowed to share that information? There's a bunch of things out there that we just don't know. So you can't just take content from anywhere you want and put it anywhere you want, or you get yourself into some real trouble. Now, basically, there's an internet, it's like a common law type of standard out there that says if you want to use an article from somebody's website, take the first paragraph or so, put that on your website, and then give credit to them and link back to them, so that anybody that looks at the article clearly knows who wrote it, and you've only used a paragraph of it, and they have to go there to read the rest of it, so now you both win. But that's really not a legal standard. That's just a kind of a common gray area, if you will. So, I mean, because somebody might have content on their site that's licensed only for that site, and you take that thing and you're violating a copyright, whether anybody agrees or doesn't agree or whatever. There's just issues like that. And there's a lot of people out there on the internet getting in trouble for these types of things. One of the common ones where people get in trouble is from a company called Getty Images. Getty Images has artwork on their website that they license to their customers. But there's no watermarks or protection against it, so people will take those images. And they're a big company, so even people that buy them and put it on their website, somebody might take it from the website of the person that bought it. But whoever took it doesn't own a license for that image, so the guy who you took it from, they're fine. But you're not fine, because you took somebody's image and you weren't licensed for it. So you can't just grab stuff. Getty will sue you or send you threatening letters or do whatever they do. They do a lot of legal enforcement on their copyright infringement. In fact, there are people out there that they are very aggressive about copyright enforcement. Getty Images is one of them. There's other companies that are as well. I get calls from my clients and from people that read my newsletters and so forth about these kinds of issues. Yes, they're very real. Yes, you can get hit for some money or end up having to hire a lawyer. You don't want to steal your content. The rule of thumb is if you didn't take the picture or you didn't write the copy or you didn't draw the drawing, then you don't get to use it without the permission of the person that did. If you want to use something that you did not create with your own hands, then you need to get permission from the person that created it. Now, there's a whole bunch of other rules, and you need an attorney to deal with all this stuff. I am not an attorney. This information is provided for entertainment purposes only. There's my disclaimer. Everything I say is a lie. I've made it all up. It's completely not true. There. Now I've got some disclaimers. Okay? Get an attorney that understands copyrights, and you can get your protection. And if you feel like somebody might be taking your content, there are tools and techniques for finding out how about content of yours that's showing up somewhere. One of the best ones is from Google.com, and that's alerts. Put in specific key phrases in Google.com/alerts, put in specific key phrases, and if it ever shows up anywhere, Google will send you an email. So protect yourself by not stealing other people's content, and by monitoring for whenever somebody steals yours. And if it's really important, make sure you legally file the copyrights. We don't want to go crazy on this stuff, but we just have to have a lot of respect for whoever creates the content, because you can get big trouble and it can be very expensive. So I'm just looking out for you. I can refer you to people. I can answer some general questions. If you're interested in more information on copyright issues, whether it's your content or somebody else's, let me know. I'll introduce you to an attorney, or I'll answer your questions if I happen to know the answer. I just want to make sure that my friends, my family, my followers, my viewers, that you guys are not getting yourself into trouble. So I'm just here to help. And if you can send me any referrals for web design or web marketing or social media types of work, I'm ready to ramp things up. I've got some new staff and I am looking for some referrals. Let me know if there's any way I can help. This is Jerry Hobby with Anything Internet. Thank you for watching the video.